Hey, it's Thursday night for me. That's Baker texting me. I just got home from belly dance rehearsal. Yay! Dress rehearsal for Beauty and the Beast. Um, there's a teacher in town. She owns a studio, a dance studio, and every year, I guess this is the third year, she puts on a show with a bunch of different different genres of dance. Mostly ballroom, a lot of foxtrot, some ballet, some Latin dance like samba and bachata. And I'm part of the belly dancing group this year. I didn't ever know it was happening before, or else I would have done it. But I found out this year, so I'm in it. And that's why I'm wearing full makeup right now, which I haven't done in a while. Usually it's like eyeliner and maybe blush. Um, but foundation and blush and eyeliner and eyeshadow, two different kinds of eyeshadow, and mascara and lipstick and earrings and yeah, dress rehearsal was fun. Uh, the studio that we learned the dance in is not the same place that we're performing in, so we had to get used to the different space. It's a different size, it's a different shape of the stage. So we practiced earlier this week, and then today was a dress rehearsal. And today I was a lot less nervous than I was before, like earlier this week when we practiced at the theater. So that was really nice to feel less nervous. Who knows what it'll be like tomorrow when it's opening night? I might be more nervous than I was before. We'll find out. So that's happening. That's been taking up a lot of my mental attention recently, I guess, and physical attention. Been practicing at least once a week. We've usually met every Sunday afternoon, but then the last 2 weeks, we actually got a place to practice in on Thursday nights. So that was really good to have the extra practice. Really good. Because we're supposed to put two dances together in 8 hours. It's like, it's not a lot of time for perfecting and working out the kinks. Diet Hansen. I guess I'm having a soda phase. I don't know how long this will last. I don't know if I've ever bought myself a pack of soda before until this. That's really weird. But my roommate gets the Diet Hansen's, the root beer kind sometimes, and she gave one to me, and I was like, oh, this is good. And it satisfies my sweet tooth when I have a sweet tooth. And the nice thing is it's refreshing and hydrating. Sorry, I'm just discovering soda, I guess. I'm more of a water or tea kind of girl. But soda is a nice treat. I was going to say it satisfies my sweet tooth for longer than a cookie does, because it takes me a while to drink this. I'm embarrassed to say this, but I actually opened this yesterday. And I drank like half of it, and then I put a lid on it and put it in the fridge, and I just took it out now. So yes, I enjoy a soda for much longer than I would enjoy a cookie. I feel satisfied from soda. Anyway, we don't need to go into my dietary news. Uh, but yes. What else? I'm going to California soon. Yeah. I get a week and a half off of work between the spring quarter and the summer quarter. I have a week and a half, so I'm going to go see my mommy and my daddy, and is really excited. And I'm gonna have fun and see my friend Nadia, and go to the beach probably and stuff. And yeah. I'll stop being extra cute. I'm just really happy. Um, um, uh, I actually wrote in my journal the other day, and so I might have, oh, I could talk about that. Oh, I could talk about that. Yeah, okay. So, I teach yoga. Let's pretend that there are two levels of yoga training. There's, let's call it the yoga bachelors and the yoga masters. And so I got my yoga bachelor's a few years ago, and I started teaching immediately, and I've been teaching every single week since then. Now I'm teaching 11. Sorry, I keep changing my hair because it's weird right now. I'm now teaching 11 hours a week, so that's 2 hours per day every day, and a third hour on Mondays. And so I'm teaching a lot, and I've been teaching for a few years now, and I feel like I'm ready to take the next step, whatever that is. So basically, I'm trying to bring a master's program to the city I live in now because it doesn't exist here. Like, there's one teacher who just started leading a bachelor's program here, but no, that's the only one, and it's more of a power kind of class, which is not my personal style. But yeah, I want to take a master's class. And so I'm going to do some research and find a teacher in the area within, like, I don't know, 100 miles, whoever's willing to drive here to teach yoga teachers who want the next level, like me. And I figure this will all happen at the studio that I work at, so get a little pat on the back from my boss, because rent money if yoga instructor is using our space. Yeah. Along with that, I'll hopefully be doing a mentorship with one of the yoga studios in town, which means that I'll be taking one of the classes at the studio every week and teaching a class at the studio every week. And I'll have a mentor, one yoga instructor from that studio who will sort of be my buddy. Not as much as I would like to based off of the application. They're only required to meet with me for like 1 hour a month or something. But the teacher that I have in mind is kind of already a friend, and so I think that I can get more than an hour a month with her outside of class, because I'm also required to go to one of her classes, and I'll get to assist in her classes, which is really cool. So that's the thing that I'm excited about. And the other thing I said I was going to talk to you about was, oh, I'm taking, have you heard of Coursera.com? I guess there's other websites that do a similar thing, but Coursera is basically a platform that where different schools from around the world, universities from around the world, can post and share online courses. So video lectures, and depending on the topic, because there's classes in every imaginable subject, including guitar. How do you have an online guitar class? I don't know. Yeah, okay. I mean, even the guitar class, you have homework. Like, you record yourself playing and then you send it in. And so I'm taking a class, and this is all totally free. It's kind of like auditing a class. There is homework for some of the classes, maybe all of the classes, I'm not sure. But you get to take it for free. You don't get any credit for it, like it doesn't go on your transcript or anything. Or for some classes, they offer a certificate. So you pay them like $50 you take the whole course, you do the homework or the test or whatever it is, and then at the end they give you a certificate of completion. That way, I guess it's easier to put on your resume. I don't know if I could put it on my resume without the certificate. Probably. I don't know. But I'm taking a class currently called Buddhism and Modern Psychology. Two things that I'm interested in but have never studied directly. There's a good overlap between Buddhism and yoga, I think, and think of them as like sisters. Um, so Also, I study A Course in Miracles, and I think the three of them are in the same family, as far as I can tell from what I'm learning about all three of these things. And so, what this class does is it says, the professor, his name is Richard Wright, or maybe it might be Robert Wright, but Richard, let's call him Richard Wright. Let's call him Robert Wright. He has written some books. He's a professor at University of Pennsylvania. And he's written a book, you might have heard of at least one of these, The Moral Animal, and Non-Zero, and The Evolution of God. And so his class, he basically presents, this is what Buddhism says, this is a scientific experiment, let's see if it's that supports or does not support what Buddhism says over here. This is another Buddhist belief, principle. This is what modern psychology has to say about it. So that's been pretty cool to see, to get to learn. I just submitted my essay, our midterm paper. It was just 2 pages, 800 words, and I had to write about suffering. I wrote about suffering because I had a choice. Either write about what the Buddha says about suffering, and if you think that he's right or he's missing some aspect of humanity, or the other topic I could write about was the non-self. And, I mean, I have opinions about the non-self, but they're not as clearly defined as my opinions on suffering, the relationship between suffering and life. And so I wrote about suffering. And so right now, other students who are taking this class are grading my paper. I have to grade 3 people's papers. 3 people, I don't know how many people grade mine, but yeah, basically it's a peer-reviewed assignment. And then there will be another assignment at the end of the session, quarter, whatever. I mean, it's kind of an ongoing class. Not all the classes on Coursera are formatted this way, but the class that I'm taking now, it's kind of like a take at your own pace kind of thing, which has been really helpful for me because life's been busy. I turned the midterm assignment in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks later than the suggested deadline. So thankful that these aren't hard deadlines. I think I'm gonna end there because it's been 14 minutes and YouTube doesn't like it when your videos are too long. My videos are too long. Okay. Have a good rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing or talking to you soon, or telepathically connecting. Bye.